work on, but is having the least success.
Well,
that's not it.
That's an acidic swamp ooze.
This could be the Dire Frenzy combo deck.
Dire Frenzy combo deck?
Is it called Dire Frenzy? It's the 4-mana spell that gives a minion +3/+3 and then shuffles that copy of that buffed card into your deck 3 times.
Okay, I know what that is. What's the combo with that?
You can use it on a Stone Tusk board and then play Tolvir Warden twice and get 2 more Stone Tusk boards that are 4/4s with charge.
That is some crazy, wonky nonsense, but
Trust
I
me,
like it. I like it.
It's a lot harder to do than the payoff warrants. It's cool. But even if you manage to have both Dire Frenzies, both Stone Tusk Boars, and both Tolvir Wardens, your maximum damage still clocks in at like a cool 20. So
that's
like
a lot
16.
of damage. Let's not.
It is, and they stick around. And also, it's not like you're doing nothing to assemble those combo pieces.
Wow, so look at this. Firebat chose to play the Crackling Razor Maw before he played the Acidic Swamp Ooze. I find that quite peculiar given that he has Houndmaster in hand. So he just banking on drawing the second Crackling Razor Maw and just getting them? That is the kind of stuff that he does sometimes, though.
Yeah, but Prince Kel said early on, it's going to be an uphill battle for Firebat. One thing that Hunter has traditionally not done well is fight for the board. Now, they do have a few additional cards from the Witchwood that have helped them out, like Wing Blast, which is a 4-mana, deal 4 damage. But if a minion's died that turn, it's 1 mana. Deal 4 damage, which helps you have that tempo and fight for board. But
Duskbreaker's just a good card. Oh, that's a good card.
Houndmaster Shaw. That's a great card.
Yeah, that's pretty scary for RDU in this spot, actually.
Yeah, so now Firebat, all of his other minions have Rush. And also Houndmaster Shaw, just a 4-mana 3/6, is a really powerful body for something that also has an additional bonus effect.
Yeah, the thing about it is it's that additional bonus effect. You know, 4-mana 3/6, good body. But 4-mana 3/6 that gives you an effect. I mean, this prompts your opponent to kill it. I mean, now you're looking at this card, and it's looking more similar to Twilight Guardian in this regard. It's something RDU definitely wants to kill. Because once it takes off the board, it doesn't have that rush benefit anymore.
Somebody once told me, Smash Mouth.
Yeah, I'm just curious, where did I miss something?
Oh, forget it.
Gosh, you got it. I'm upset. I don't know where I'm lost. I'll tell you what's not lost, though, is Bittertide Hydra.
It could be lost.
Take a lot of stuff from RDU. He does get to, return some of that damage on Firebat, though. All things considered, RDU does have to race this to some degree. He's looking at Tar Creeper to just roadblock for it a bit, it looks like. But that can always be very dangerous when you rely on a taunt against Hunter to get the job done.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have, a silence or a time to kill command or like a Hunter's Mark with Unleash the Hounds. I think this is wise of RDU. Just clear this off and say, you know what, I don't want to be threatened by this. Do it this way. But Firebat's got backup.
Yeah, he just wants to give this as much respect as possible. But Grand Archivist waiting in the wings for RDU. If Firebat plays an isolated big threat, RDU has the opportunity to play Grand Archivist and Mind Control.
Man, one of those is gone, though. Mind Control just drawn.
Yep, he does have 2 copies. Also, keep in mind everything in his deck has +1/+1 because of Prince Galseth.
That's a good point. It's a lot of bonus.
And both of these minions now with the Cobalt Scalebane buff will contest the Savannah Highmane. So the question is it time to start turning the corner? The face corner.
I think Firebat's going to turn on the heat here as well. Load up the Dire Maul. Neither of these minions currently contest Savannah Highmane on their own. So Firebat gets to add the Scavenging Hyena here as well. He's seen Duskbreakers, so he feels safe. And that's 8. And that doesn't do anything this turn. So I'm looking at RDU is going to have to get quite some fortunate effect to win this one. It's either Free from Amber into something big, Grand Archivist, and nail it.
I love that Firebat's just playing good old mid-range Hunter.
Just hitting them.
Just hitting them. Just playing big stuff and hitting them.
I mean, what else has he got? If he goes for something super predictable, I mean, that's what RDU was expecting. He's like, I feel like he has to be super aggressive. Yeah.
He was predicting the predictable.
Well, sort of. I mean, he thought that Firebat was going to be like super aggressive. This is just stepping up the curve. This is just big value stuff.
Gilnean Royal Guard has Rush, but it comes into the field as a 3/8.
My duty is to the king.
That Scavenging Hyena. It's looking like he's got a target.
Firebat's getting close, though. 9, 11, 16 points of damage.
17 damage?
17
So that's the nesting rock for sure this turn.
I mean, one great thing is that he drew the Candle Shot to have an easy answer for the Cobalt Scalebane. He could just play Nesting Rock, Candle Shot down the Cobalt Scalebane, and Hero Power, and just save that kill command for the next turn to end the game.
Look at RDU's face. He's like, what's going on?
He is very worried.
I'm very worried as well. I don't think he can win from here. This is just a ton of damage. His deck's not meant to handle this kind of situation.
If a beast survives, Firebat has lethal from hand.
And he knows he has kill command because of the Chameleos.
Look at his face now.
I'm very uncomfortable if I'm RDU right now.
Chameleos' card text right now reads, each turn, find out how your opponent's going to kill you.
That's a terrifying. I mean, it's fitting. It's the Witchwood. I mean, that's something spooky lurking around the corner right now.
Spooky.
I didn't want to find that out.
What is he counting?
He's looking for any way to win. I mean, can he live with just the most ridiculous of circumstance right now? I think it's free from Amber, and you hope it's the 4/9.
Let's see.
And it's not.
Let's see. He won the first game. Now he's winning the second game. Oh no, I only have one game left. There it is. Firebat up 2-0 despite a 4-ban disadvantage. One game away. This is a winner-take-all finals.